Alright, so new gameplay trailer has been released for LOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOO out of it. So let's go. Okay, likely mature, you know, we know the rating, you know, setting. Really good temple. This is like a tiger, I think. But yeah, this is obviously, it looks like there's a lot of you know, wild vegetation invading the space. But yeah, obviously very Chinese. We know this is China, obviously. This looks like more like the mountainous region, maybe closer to Nepal. I don't know exactly. Now this kind of reminds me of the Omoraki from Neo 1 DLC. Let me upgrade the quality a little bit. It looks quite similar. It has like more than 2 eyes. And yeah, 2 on the head and more in the wings. Like there's like 4 wings and 1 eye per wing. I don't know what the lore is with this creature in China, because I'm not very familiar with the Chinese mythology, sorry. But yeah, I want to learn while I play this game. In Ninja. Now, this is a... I don't know if it's a Dao or it's... was it a Jin? I don't remember. But yeah, we're in a mountainous region. Quite you know, it's pretty interesting area. Lots of different levels, and you know, it looks like more like a corridor, but with different levels. And yeah, here this guy is definitely using a Dao, and this guy is using a bow, I think. It's basically a long stick. And now this guy is doing like some kind of strong attack with a red orb, you know, on the attack, probably indicating the kind of attack and the kind of action that you want to take against it. I would compare it to, for example, on Thymesia, the critical attacks that are green. It's gonna be something similar to that, or maybe like the attacks that you're supposed to Mikiri counter on Sekiro, for example. Is this like a... I don't know what this is. So like right there. So like it's kind of similar to that, I think. It's gonna be similar to that. So like it's an action that you can do immediately after attacking, from what we see. And you know, it just a counter or some kind of like a parry to that lets you go over this guy and then counterattack afterwards. Right there. And now this is a 1 Dao, or basically like a halberd. This enemy is a female demon something. I don't know, again, the lore. There's some lily pads. We'll see. Let me display the action in the whole. So like that's the same kind of movement, and it seems like, again, for anything related to that, you get this orb. Let me see if the enemy had it or not. So yeah, it doesn't look like you have to have like an enemy doing that attack. Maybe it's just like a way to like some kind of like a parry for any kind of attack, or maybe not any kind, but you know, most attacks. And then you do the jump and then counter. Pretty good. Now, these are dual swords. Obviously, like it's pretty easy to say, yeah, we're probably gonna have a dual sword most likely. And yeah, we did. And this guy, you know, this big enemy is also having those. As you can see right there, two like deflections, and then into the some kind of like a, I don't know if it's gonna be like a some kind of just a skill that you can use at any point to retreat, or it was just a situational kind of thing that you can do in response to certain attacks. I don't know. Now this is the tiger that we were seeing in the other place, or at least it looks very much like it. Has some branches here as well. Now you have like some kind of like tackle attack, some kind of skill probably. Yeah, that's like a parry into or a big deflection into a tackle, and you can see that his orb or his aura, maybe it's a core. It reminds me a bit of, I don't know if you have seen it. It's like the beginning after the end. It's a manhwa that basically like each person has like a core, which is kind of like the spirit of it. And it gets stronger as they grow stronger and they change color. So it reminds me of that. It's probably not really related to that, obviously, but it's probably related to some kind of chakras or something similar that they have in China, something. Yeah, you can see here the red aura or red core. And the attack had, you know, like the tiger had the red core, but then the attack was kind of glowing yellow or golden, which is what we have here afterwards. So I don't know, it's gonna be interesting to see how that works. Obviously we cannot really tell exactly, but we can speculate quite a bit. And yeah, again, that one. Then it counters our counter, and then we counter that counter. That's honestly, that's very interesting. Like, it's always very engaging to see this kind of stuff, like counters within counters. As long as it's not like an infinite loop, it's good to see.
I will not rest until the enemy has fallen.
I don't know if they're gonna be having like all the dialogue in English, or it's also gonna be available in Chinese, maybe also Japanese. I don't know. We will see what I play this game as, you know, in like the language, if they have options. But you know, normally I'm not the biggest fan of having English on over Chinese or Japanese, but you know, not the biggest fan of Chinese either. So we'll see. Now this is some kind of buff. Cannot understand how one as strong as you could have gone unnoticed. So basically this is like what we're talking about in the interview that they had with Team Ninja. Like we're representing a character that is unknown, but it's getting known because we're getting stronger, we're doing stuff, and we're getting noticed now. So that's what they are doing. It's kind of like similar to One Piece in that sense. Like at the start, nobody knew who Luffy was, right? But then as the series progresses, it becomes more and more famous and well known. So yeah.
I cannot understand how one as strong as you could...
As you can see right there, also the core changes. So this is fire. And then you can see here it doesn't change yet, but the feet are also on fire. And now here, at the moment that they do the attack, the character does the change into the fire orb or orange orb.
How one as strong as you could have gone unnoticed.
Now this is another magic.
Your
lining, very cool. Your force was like that of a dragon soaring heavenward. So as we know, like long means dragon. I don't remember what Wo was, but this is a bow. I think this is a Tao. His sword.
Force was like that of a dragon.
Another spell, again, fire spell, then fire core or whatever.
Dragon soaring heavenward.
And this is like a phoenix or something like that. So it's similar to like a Garden Spirit attack from Neo 1 and 2.
Your force was like that of a dragon soaring heavenward.
Okay. I wanna see that again. As you can see right here, enemies can react to our attacks, you know, dodge and then counter. But then when they do that, we can also react to that and counter again. So probably this flash is the timing for dodging or countering or whatever is necessary for this kind of attack to react to it. And we can follow it up. And in this case, probably because, you know, some kind of meter was depleted, like a key or stability or something like that, or just HP maybe, or maybe they are related. They went for the kill. You know, this Twin Snakes lady reminds me, well, I mean, it's definitely very much similar to Medusa from the Greek mythology, but it's probably obviously more related to Chinese mythology. But I don't know it, so yeah. Okay, this has like some kind of weird sword or something. This is a chime. I don't know, some black magic going on, I guess. This, some horns, but there's like a lot of this kind of, it looks like what are they called? Man, I forgot what they're called. Raíces in Spanish. I don't know what they're called in English. You know, from a tree, just going around all the stuff. Interesting design. But I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, Wolong, Wolong Dynasty. It's like some tentacles made of, you know, wood. Early 2023 for PS5, PS4, Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Windows, and Steam. So basically for almost every platform except for Switch, probably because it would be like a nightmare to make it run there. Or maybe just it's not the right platform overall. I'm gonna go over it once more and see if I missed something. We are very much looking forward to this. Very, very excited.
I will not rest until the enemy has fallen! I cannot understand how one as strong as you could have gone unnoticed. Your force was like that of a dragon soaring heavenward.
Yeah, I don't think we have much more to analyze here. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed that, I'm gonna go do some exercise and then I'll stream. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I see that people are gonna be comparing this to Sekiro and whatnot, but honestly, I don't care. Like, people are always gonna be comparing to other games, and that's fine, but you know, some people just take it too far. But even so, like, even in that regard, like, personally, I like Sekiro. As a first playthrough, I enjoyed it a lot, but I didn't know what else to do afterwards. I think this game is, in that sense, you know, if you want to compare it there, which I probably wouldn't too much, only on some parts, it's just gonna be like way better because you don't have just one weapon, and you know, we'll see how it goes. But I don't know, I very much prefer the approach that Team Ninja has to these kind of games. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Wall on hype.